It's very cold today, very windy. It just all in all sucks. But I wanted to get this video in. Alright, since my GoPro is a piece of crap, it doesn't want to work, we're going to do this quick little review or talk about the Snow Pig, which I recently picked up, which you guys are aware of if you've seen my videos. We're going to start at the front end of the bike, which I always do that because it helps prevent me from forgetting things. And it's cold today. I think it's mid-30s and a lot of wind. A lot of people are suffering through that stuff. Anyway, the bike came with Dunlop DR650 tires, which are great if you're on a trail and stuff like that, or maybe in Australia somewhere, but not so much on here if you're going to do any road. So I changed over to Shinko 700s, which have a great tread pattern. I also did the Polysport fender, which makes a huge difference if you do any road travel instead of having the giant boat paddle that swings you around. Also changed out the LED headlight. Now here's what it came with. Obviously I talked about the tires, but also it came with this Suzuki skid plate, which I guess it's okay. It provides protection for the bottom of the bike, but nothing for the sides or the cases, which are extremely important to protect. It also came with an Achirby's 20-liter, 5.3-gallon tank. Also heated grips and bar risers. I don't know if you can see them in there. Bar risers, the stock handlebars. And of course, it came with some really nice spark busters. And these you don't have to cut the ends of your levers off of. Okay, another big thing it came with is, grab my glasses, is the Mule Packs pannier system. And these things are pretty cool. They're very expensive. They work great, but the cool thing about these suckers, of course, you can take them on and off. The rack itself is pretty heavy duty. They've got plenty of room in there to store whatever you need to. And they're made out of the same material that you make kayaks and stuff like that out of, so they're very durable. Also, the bike came with the Suzuki aftermarket rack. Yeah, it's a pretty nice rack. I'm not going to change it. It's going to suit my needs. But that is the Suzuki rack. And I'm probably going to forget something. I talked about heated grips. Oh, I did change out the foot pegs. That's another video you guys saw. But all in all, it's a great bike. I really like it. My neighbor Tim has more miles on this than I do, because we went on a trip recently to Uwharrie National Forest. I think the total trip, the round trip, was about 140, 150 miles. It did great, and he noticed a big difference with the Polysport fender and the Shinko 700 tires versus the stock fender and the D606s. But anyway, before I start modding this sucker, I'm going to be doing some inexpensive mods that I'd like to call high impact. I wanted to just show you how the bike pretty much came and some of the accessories it came with. It was a good deal. It was about the price of a new DR, just a little bit less, but even used DRs with lots of miles are fetching a lot of money. So this one came with about $2,500 to $3,000 worth of accessories. So I scored big. Oh yeah, it only had 3,770 miles on it when I bought it. So there's not a lot of high miles. The history behind it is this bike has done the, let's see, the Mid-Atlantic BDR Trail and up all the way to Niagara Falls. And I'm not for sure, but I heard it also, the previous owner, who's the owner of the Honda shop here locally, great guy, he took it on the Transcontinental Trail, but I'm not sure about that one. Maybe that's just a rumor. Anyway, guys, cold day, and it sucks out here, but I wanted to get this knocked out before I start doing mods, so you can see what it started out as. And the mods are going to be, you know, high impact, I'd say low cost, but not super expensive things you can do to improve the DR. When I built Doc, the first DR, I didn't film anything, and I spent a lot of money on that sucker, believe me. Anyway, guys, hope you have a Merry Christmas. Hope things are going great for you.